Hello everyone and welcome to the new episode of Tarot Reading Trends, and today I will be telling you about the zodiac sign of Gemini. As from today onwards the Gemini has started, and so we are going to observe this from 21st of May till 20th of June. So let us come forward and see what is the zodiac signs tell us about the Gemini sign according to the tarot and our normal astrology. So, moving forward to our cards, as we can see, the first card that deals with the Gemini is it is the date which has the ruling planet of Mercury. So, basically, Gemini, our twin zodiac sign, which is the third zodiac sign, has the ruling planet of Mercury. It has a symbol of twins, as you can see in our main picture. It represents two people who look alike. Now when I say two people who look alike, this is when it's called as twin. When we talk about some another factors or other characteristics, we have the element of Gemini, which is the air. So basically the element of Gemini is air. It has a quality which is mutable in nature, and mutable means that it has the ability to complete the things. So it has the ability to complete various things in their life. They can accomplish, or any stopped work can be completed by them. When we talk about their birthstone, we have, for the month of May, we have emerald, and for the month of June, we have pearl. So you can choose as per your birth date the stones if you need. Both of them are okay for you, emerald and pearl. But if you're not using the birthstone as per your date, and you want to use the birthstone according to your zodiac sign, then you can choose agate. Agate stone and aquamarine stone are the two stones which they can show and they can use as per the zodiac. Whereas if you're following your birth date, then you can choose emerald and pearl. If we talk about the lucky numbers for you, we have two lucky numbers, which is 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are the two lucky numbers which can be used by the Gemini. And then you can just keep on adding the number 9. For example, if you are 14, then you can add a 9 to it to make it into 23, which is a lucky number. To 23 you can add another 9, so it becomes a lucky. But 9 itself is not lucky for you, but adding the number 9 to a total number of 5 or 6 will give you a lucky number. Then talking about your colors, so there are 3 colors which are good for you, which is yellow, orange and green. So we have 3 lucky colors for you. And then when we talk about your days of the week, so 3 days, that's Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. So these are the 3 days which are literally lucky for you in order to start up any of your days. Then when we talk about your chakra, so you are actually the people who deal with your throat, and we call it as Visuddha, and this is the place where you have to be careful of. So Gemini people are mostly involved into conversation. They mostly focus on their throat, on their voice, on the vocal cords, and that is why we prefer them as this ones. If we talk about your this one related tarot card, so we have the one of the best card, which is the lovers card, as lovers also represent two people together, and Gemini represents the love of two people. No matter it's a twin flame, a twin type of relationship, but it is the love of two. So lovers card is one of the best card in our tarot. Then talking about the other related cards that we have, which is the 8 of swords, 9 of swords, 10 of swords and king of swords. So these are the other related cards. To give you an explanation on these cards, I will just come up and then talk to you about the general characteristics of your Gemini zodiac and how it works in general. So basically the people who are related with us in this zodiac sign, They have a common trait, and basically their trait is they like good conversation, changes they like to make, and at the same time they don't like which is a type of a routine work or a roughing it work, means something which is done very quick or very like in a non-professional way. They like things to be in a good rule through proper ways. Usually in their home and family, they are very chaotic. They struggle to stick to some certain types of plan. They do suffer from types of rent issues, which is financial issues a bit we can say, but they are honest and open and beneficial to many people. Talking about their career and money, so many challenges they have in their life to face. They are good at saving, and then of course they like to live an expensive life by spending many things, a lot of money on expensive items. Talking about their love and relationships, of course, they are always curious about their love partner. They usually they have different types of possibilities of love, and when they are in a hard love, which is a strong love, then they really try to, what do you say, accomplish that love, okay, and stay with it, respect it actually. When we talk about the attraction for men, so basically the Gemini men look for pretty faces, new ideas. But as with the women, they also look for this one attraction of faces of the men, and at the same time they look for the toned body color, because basically they are dealing with the color. So they literally like toned body colors, and of course they want people who with great characteristics with good enthusiasm also. And obviously our main card also says somewhere or the other that yes, it is the enthusiastic, or the Gemini people are enthusiastic. Fine, then talking about the compatibilities, of course Aquarius and Sagittarius are the two types of people who can be in the love or with the relationship or perfect compatibility with our Gemini, as Aquarius and Sagittarius, both of them are adventurous and luscious also at the same time. Associated cards obviously of the tarot I have shown you in here, and let us just talk about this associated card at the moment. So when you talk about the associated card, I'll just clear this out. Which is the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and finally the King of Swords. So here what happens is, the Lovers card is one of the best cards in our major arcana, and so it does talk about relationship. It does talk about different types of things which is really beneficial for them. A love, a start, a very nice feeling, and a good like stay together for a long period of time, and then of course a good relationship with lots of positivity. Talking about this one, the rest of the cards, which is from the 8 of Swords to King of Swords. However, the pictures doesn't be that, they are not that much attractive. They do show some type of negativity into the picture. But yes, these negativities can also be turned into positivity, which literally means something that that this Gemini type of people usually feel themselves bonded or stuck to things. Since they are bonded or stuck to things, that is the reason they don't feel that they can come out. But if they use their brains, then of course they can focus on things which will help them to come out of these things, and literally make them feel that yes, the world outside is not that bad. They can exist in that world. They can literally face the challenges of the world. So basically when I talk about the 8 of Swords, you can see there's a lady who has blindfolded, and at the same time she's been tied up, and there are swords all around. If she's not going to use her brain properly, indeed she will land up or end up in the end hurting herself while trying to move out of this maze or of this area because of the swords present. But if she is going to think wisely and take a slow step, then she could use the same swords in order to help her open up those ropes, or the way how she's tied with, and then come out easily by opening her eyes also, and make sure there are no obstacles in between. So the only thing is that she has to learn to use the brain. So if Gemini people are too well in using their brains, and literally they can come out. They have a very good strength and creativity, so they have to learn to be creative. Talking about our second card, which is the 9 of Swords, they feel that somewhere or the other they are haunted by loss. They blame themselves for unrealistic reasons or some unnecessary reasons. There is no reason for them to blame themselves, but then they blame themselves simply at all for no reason. And then here what they happen is and usually they are haunted by the one who's the loved one. So their ex, if they had an ex-lover, they literally feel that the ex-lover has left them, so that is the reason they keep on thinking about them, and they don't have the potential of moving forward. So basically you have to move forward, the Gemini people. Control, you have to go and control yourself, however. And then talking about the 10 of swords, you feel that khalas, you have defeated yourself, victim of others, you're the aggression, you just give yourself, oh, whatever happened has happened, have finished, I'm dead. No, you're not. You have to not give up. You have the ability of giving up. That is the reason people pick on you, and since the people pick on you, you become the victim here or there. So be careful that you don't give up. Never give up in the life. It is not only Gemini, but all zodiac people in general should never give up, because giving up is one of the first negative signs that you build in yourself, which leads to negativity around you, first thing. Secondly, then there is none of the zodiac signs, numerology, astrology, tarot reading, nothing in the life can help you. First of all, you need to focus at yourself, make your brain strong, and focus on things, concentrate properly, move forward, never back off. Talking about the last card, which is the King of Swords, and yes, that is a positive card, because you can see that you are the king, you can rule. Since you are able to rule, you have the ability to speak, that you have the analytical, high disciplined person, and of course you do follow discipline. You're firm with your friends, you're firm with your enemies, and at the same time you're overcautious. Sometimes your mind believes that you have made a fair judgment, but it is not. So make sure you follow whatever is on the basis of proof. Just don't make any judgment on the basis of looking at one thing. You need to look at various aspects in order to make a particular judgment, because when you make a judgment, it really means to the second person who is in the front of you, no matter to what zodiac sign he or she relates. And remember, you are a person of action, which means that yes, if you are going to create something, you can literally end up doing it also. So just make sure that you focus and you think. These were the readings for the card in general for the Gemini. Hope that this month for you people as my basic tarot would be really helpful, and you can move forward and enjoy this particular moment of this month of yours, which is the Gemini zodiac sign. And I wish for you all a best of luck and God's blessing over you to shower for the rest of your life. Thank you.